15 heavy battles where rhinos and lions took the stage. Hello, and welcome back to another video. Rhinos and lions are legit contenders for the throne. When it comes to Africa's most powerful animals, lions will, while being at the top of the food chain, are nothing when compared to the rhino. So let's take a look at how the rhino fare against different animals in this video. Number 15. Rhino versus buffalo. Rhinos are much larger than a buffalo, and as such would easily defeat the buffalo in this video. Watch as a baby rhino is being targeted by a buffalo. The mother of the rhino is closely watching as the two groups of rhinos and buffalo stare at one another intently. Ultimately, the rhinos get tired and leave, but not before the buffalo marks his territory. We would be certain that the mother would come running to rescue her cub had anything happened to her offspring. Rhino fighting rhinos have always been known to fight one another over territory or who they want to mate. That's how it goes in the animal world. Two male rhinos will often fight over territory, always trying to prove who's the more dominant and powerful one. Unfortunately, these beasts are often left with huge wounds that often lead to infection and ultimately death. Number 14. Hippo versus rhino. Rhino and hippo are among the biggest herbivores on the continent of Africa, and it should be safe to say that no animals want to mess with them. Due to their aggressive nature, a rhino and hippo fight will certainly be a death match for either of the two, as the hippo's vicious bite and the rhino's horns are certainly going to tear the beast apart. Number 13. Rhino versus lion. A rhino versus a lion fight would certainly be a treat to watch, but we never managed to catch live action between a rhino and a lion. In most cases, though, a rhino and lion are not always interested in fighting one another. This is because the lion knows that taking a huge beast as a rhino down would be a challenge in itself. The rhino would also not let himself go down without a fight. Number 12. Rhino versus elephant. African elephants are the world's largest land mammals, and even though it may seem that rhinos dwarf elephants, they are often quite large. This gives you an idea of how big rhinos are. Most of the time, elephants will have the upper hand, mostly because of their size, and once in a while, the occasional rhino will push an elephant around. Elephants have a typically calm mind, but on occasion, there could be a fight between an elephant and a rhino. In such a case, the elephant would definitely win, but not without seriously injuring himself. It is for this reason that elephants and rhinos don't typically fight one another. Let us now move on to the lion and see how it fares against different animals. Number 11. Lion versus crocodile. Although both crocodiles and lions are apex predators, crocodiles rule the water, while lions rule the land. They commonly cross paths when one has made a kill and the other wants a piece of it. A group of felines will not hesitate to pounce on a lone croc, but they soon realize that the crocodile is no gazelle. The crocodile, with quick reflexes, can easily defend itself from a group of lions. Number 10. Lions versus cheetah. One is the king of the jungle, while the other is the fastest land mammal. The lion can easily kill a cheetah. However, Acida's speed can help it escape against a lion. It is not surprising to see a lion feast on cheetah. Number 9. Lion hunting buffalo. A lion versus a buffalo should seem like an easy winner to pick up, doesn't it? After all, this mighty lion will definitely win over a buffalo. And while that may be true, it isn't always the case. A buffalo will never fall prey to a lion without putting up a fight. No matter how many felines might try to bring a buffalo down, it won't be easy for the lions. In a rare case, a buffalo might even put an end to a lion. This is because the lion gets exhausted pretty quickly, while the buffalo has reserved his energy all along. Number 8. Lions versus elephant. Lions rarely attack elephants unless they are starving, and even then they pose a serious threat. It is not unknown for a lion to drag a 2-ton elephant to the ground and eat it alive. A lion will mostly attack a lone elephant, though, and even then, it won't be easy for lions, as they will need at least 2 or 3 felines to finish off a huge elephant. Number 7. Lion vs. giraffe. Similar to elephants, it is unknown for a lion to attack a giraffe. A giraffe possesses strong legs, not only allowing it to run quickly but also helps it deliver a powerful blow on its predators. A lion will be forced to hunt a giraffe when food is scarce, and even then, it is tough. However, a group of lions will always work together to bring a giraffe down. Number 6. Rhino fighting. These two rhinos go head-to-head over territory, and it's obvious one of the rhinos is stronger than the other. The pushing and shoving goes on for a few seconds until the stronger rhino pushes the other rhino into the grass behind the tree, where we no longer can see what is happening in a game reserve in southern Africa. A baby rhino suckles its mother. When a large bull rhino appears, the atmosphere changes in an instant around the still suckling mother and calf. The bull begins spray marking its territory. It then turns on the mother, much to the calf's chagrin. The calf is then attacked. The calf is tossed in the air by the bull, and the mother rushes to its rescue. The bull turns on the mother as the cat flees for safety, driving her backwards and lifting her front legs clean off the ground. The battling duel closes in on the automobiles of onlookers, causing them to flee in terror. Finally, as the terrified calf circles the struggle, the mother retreats down the road away from the camera on the bull. This appears to be a territorial conflict. The spray marking that the male does is the clue. White rhinos are lonely and possessive of their territory. Females, on the other hand, are not, and they frequently travel beyond territory claimed by various males. In this video, you can see this rhino delivering it to another rhino. I mean, this rhino is being attacked from all angles, and the rhino being attacked has numerous injuries to show. When one of the dueling rhinos succeeds in flanking the other, he inflicts a lot of damage. Rhinos have strong skin, yet their horns are powerful and may pierce through the other rhino's skin. It looks like it's the end for the weaker rhino as he falls to the ground. During this bloody battle, these two rhinos inflict major injuries to one another as they battle through the grass and mud. One of the rhinos was badly injured, and it is rumored it died moments after the battle. Number 5. Rhino versus warthog. Rhinos are normally docile unless provoked, and I'm not sure that these warthogs are attempting to accomplish, but they appear to be tormenting this rhino. If I were them, I'd be eatingly cautious since they don't want to offend this beast. The rhino isn't threatened, but it is irritated, and if that's the case, something will happen. The warthogs will regret. After a few months of staring at the warthogs, Toronto decides it's time to teach these pixel lesson and uses a massive horn to launch one of them into space. Well, okay, not space, but pretty high up there. Something was bound to happen. As I predicted, I suppose certain people must learn the hard way every now and then. Watch this rhino calf react. When he sees these warthogs approach his mother, he jumps up into the air to try to scare them away. I know it's not much, but the kids learning give them a little time, and I'm sure in a year's time these warthogs won't be laughing anymore. This rhino calf mingles with the warthogs and the other animals in the park. It is getting to know all the friendly animals in the vicinity. Number 4. Lion versus giraffe. Lions rarely target giraffes because they understand how much effort and energy it takes to bring down a fully grown giraffe. When food is scarce, however, they will go for what is available, and lions will be forced to hunt giraffes. These lions in this video are extremely aggressive with this giraffe and have no problem taking it down. The giraffe doesn't look like a full-grown adult, hence why it wasn't so difficult for the felons to bring it down. This male lion jumps a young giraffe, and it takes the lion seconds to bring it down and kill it. The giraffe didn't see it coming. Keep an eye on this giraffe as it tramples this lion. A single lion facing a giraffe has a slim chance of bringing it down. Even a group of lions will have a difficult time taking down a giraffe, as demonstrated in this video. When the lions are booted in the face more frequently than none, the lion's chances of survival are reduced. If they are unable to close in on the draft, a single strike from a draft will kill a lion instantly. They'll have enough food for days if they can catch a draft, so it's a great catch for the whole family. But it won't be easy. This draft is surrounded by at least 15 lions. 2 of them grab the draft's legs, but the draft keeps walking, dragging the lions with her. One of the male lions has managed to grab its tail and hangs on. The weight is becoming harder and harder sustained for the giraffe. If the giraffe topple is over, it will be the end. It almost looks like a castle siege with the male lion trying to climb over the walls of the tower. The male lion abandons the hold and takes a breather for a few seconds before grabbing the tail of the draft. Once again, more lions grab the front legs of the draft, but the draft swings up and down to get rid of them. The giraffe finally tumbled to the ground, and it's all over. The draft puts up a brave fight, but there are just many lions. Number 3. Lion hunting warthog. This lioness catches up to a fleeing warthog, and unfortunately the warthog isn't fast enough to escape the grip of the big cat. She takes the animal down, chokes it, and brings it back to her hiding place to consume. Another successful hunt follows when these lionesses hunt the sounder of warthogs. The warthogs don't even look stressed out or panicked as they are being chased. And if I didn't know better, I would even think they were taking a stroll in the park. Number 2. Lion attacks wildebeest. During a river crossing, a female lion isolates a wildebeest and drags it into a ditch where it closes the deal. The wildebeest tries everything to get out of the ditch, but it's not able to. This lioness ambushes this wildebeest. During the Great Migration, the wildebeest must have deviated from its route, and the winnet saw an opportunity. This stunning lioness scared these wild beasts as they walked right by her as if she could attack at any moment. The wildebeest, on the other hand, were not particularly bright and continued to parade in front of the feline as if they were contestants in the Miss America beauty pageants. At some point, the lioness notices a limping wildebeest that must have lost one of her high-heel shoes during the swimsuit composition. But the lioness doesn't target her and instead bursts out of the starting blocks like a road runner, and in seconds brings down a perfectly healthy wildebeest. This lion hunts a herd of wildebeest and drives one of the wildebeest toward a mud pit, where the lion has an easier time neutralizing the animal. This lion needs to shower badly as one of his friends joins in on the meal. Another wild beast is ambushed by this lioness. She holds the wildebeest by the snout with her jaws. That must be extremely painful. The wildebeest pushes, but falls to the ground as a huge male lion arrives on the scene to inspect a dead animal. These two lions slowly finish off another wild beast that got lost and fill up the tummies of the entire pride. For 1. Lion vs. kudu. If you don't know what a kudu is, it's an antelope species found in Africa. The kudu is massive with spiral horns and is tough to bring down. However, a pride of lions can easily bring a kudu down, ensuring a good meal for the entire pride. That brings us to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do let us know your favorite fight in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.